individually who was downloading my episodes, and it would show what domain they were downloading from. So every day I would go up and see LDS.org, that people at the LDS church were downloading my episodes. I had this crazy experience where I was going to church headquarters to like visit my brother, or, you know, to visit a friend or something. And I get in the elevator, and a dude gets in the elevator and he hears my voice, because at the time there was no video. And he looks at my voice and he smiles and he's like, "Hey, I know you." You know what I mean? And then I'm like walking by open offices and I'm seeing Mormon stories on the screens of church employees.
Wow.
And then yeah, employees would just secretly reach out to me. Like, I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a I'm spacing on his name right now, but there was a man, a one person in charge of signing all of the excommunication or the membership withdrawal letters. It's a guy, his son was a good friend of Ryan McKnight, and they teamed up to do Mormon Leaks. And I feel really, Greg Dodge, I think was his name. Anyway, if you resign from the church, you would get a letter from the church signed by Greg Dodge. And I remember Greg Dodge, who signed the "You're no longer a member" letters, as a church employee, reaching out to me secretly and saying, "I don't believe in the church anymore, and it's my job to sign all these, you know, excommunication resignation letters." But I've always had bishops and stake presidents and seminary and institute teachers and BYU employees, always missionaries, always reaching out to me, emailing me, meeting with me secretly. Bishops, actively serving bishops. That's been true from the very, very beginning. People at all levels. You know, Hans Mattson was an area authority for the church. He was an avid Mormon Stories listener. Like, that whole Swedish rescue started out as a Sweden Mormon Stories listener support group. So like, yeah.